Alright, so this has been the fourth go around. It's Sunday. We made another Sunday, right? There you go. We're passing the crud around the household. I just recovered yesterday. Fell down ill and in the grips of recovery. My oldest son, he's not doing well today. The littlest guy, he got sick before me. So if I look like hammered dog shit, that's why. The shop. Alright, so let's hammer down some basics. I've brought in some new help. He's a good helper, and he can run an orbital and polish out a car. He can detail a car without direction. Just go do it. We had a chintzy, crappy car lot job in, and they did horrible. Whomever owned it prior to the car lot did horrible touch-ups and whatnot. And I had him go around. I said, just polish it out. Do everything you can. Make it look better. And he did well. It was a great starting point because I didn't have to worry about him burning the paint because nobody knew the difference. Terrible way to look at it, but I needed a starting point somewhere. That was it. So we've been really focused on landing and maintaining car lot jobs and besting our cycle times, getting our cycle times down. I want to get them from 48 hours to 24 hours. Right now I got one I'm just waiting for a part on. And we did, our cycle time on that was damn good up until we didn't have the part to paint and put on. It'll be here tomorrow. Isaiah's coming along well. He's learning the basics of being a true body man, straightening out a panel, doing the metal work, stud pulling where we have to, hammer dolly work, and mud work. He's gotten very good at it. His pinhole problems have been minimized, and I really think I'm going to change to a different filler product for that reason. I think I'm running some issues because of my filler products. As you get better, you upgrade your products, materials, and tools because you've outstripped your resources at hand, and something has to get better. That's part of the gig, I think, part of growth. Another thing I want to talk about is cutting your losses. Now, I did a repair on a project, and not because or not for the owner, for me. I found what appeared to be an inadequate repair, and when I started looking at it, it was actually trauma by whomever worked on the vehicle after us. But it still was an inadequate repair. I repaired it, blended the paint in, laid down matte and resin in other areas that were suspect to me that I don't think we did as good as we should have. Well, it's as good as it's going to get now. They came to pick up the project, and I implored that their boss lose my number at this point. He's fired. I haven't heard the last of him. He's going to show up again, and I'm going to have to explain to the old man that he's fired. I don't need his work. That customer's projects always cost me money. I'm done. The Fury made it to the booth. New guy. We had the Fury about 80% of the way there, ready to get epoxy and primer for that first blocking. And it's interesting talking to the owners because he's like, so is this ready just to be sanded down and painted? I'm like, no. This is first blocking. Any project like this, you get all the roughing done, you epoxy it, you high build prime it, you block it out with 80 grit. You come back, you prime it again with 3 more coats, and you block it with 180. After that, you may have to reprime it and wet sand it. We'll figure it out from there. But it's coming together, so fuck it. You know, what do? It's coming together well. I'll section in the door this week, get that fitted, get it epoxied and primered, and it'll sit. The owner's going to try to sell the car as it sits now. All roughed in, ready for the final blocking and paint, and then on to paint and assembly. That's it. That's the sum of the whole. working on cycle times. We work on cycle times with the car lot cars and detailing those. We're building repetitive tasks and shaving time on those. The guys are learning how to properly tear down a car without fucking it up and how to put it back together without fucking it up, which is important when it comes to the restos. My goal right now is to dig out of the hole I've put myself in. I've got several projects that are late. So, 2 guys will bang away on car lot cars, maybe 3. And me and maybe one other guy will bang away on the restos. And it's working out in our favor. 1 week, and I got a car that I wasn't really... I said I wanted to have it in primer this week. Well, I got 2 of them I've wanted in primer this week for the last 7 weeks. And I got one of them there last week. I didn't expect to see it there. I was very pleased with the outcome. So we're going to keep stomping forward. Go check out the pictures on the Smith Welding Restoration Facebook page. And this channel, I thank you all for coming in, giving me your time, lending an ear. Your participation is always nice and handy and well thought of. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I will get this channel back to the roots of what I want it to be sooner than later. I'll find time to get that worked out so I can start producing some more videos. Dig through some of my old footage and I'm going to dump a lot of raw footage I no longer need. Gigabyte after gigabyte of raw footage I no longer need. So we're going to go from there. We're gonna cruise forward, and I look forward to this next quarter. I think it's going to be good things for the shop. Hopefully more money for the shop, because I'm really sick of running out of materials and running behind on my overhead bills. So that's where we're at. Building it one step at a time, one little bit at a time. You all that have been here from the beginning know this space here I'm sitting in now is where I started, and the conditions in which I started working on these cars. So I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm going to go take care of the family, get the house cleaned up for the week to come. Thank you.